is up, beautiful PewTubers? Today we are going to talk about something that made this perfect everyday carry into an even better everyday carry. This is a P365 X Macro comp. It's one of the first X macros to come onto the market before they put the word comp onto the end of it and made like 17 different X macros. But Armory Craft reached out and sent me a spring kit and a trigger. I loved it so much, I wanted to partner up with them. They gave me a coupon code for 5% off of all their stuff, no matter what you get. But I would recommend the spring kit, and we're going to get into why next. Let's get it. First off, shout out to Armory Craft for sending this to the channel. I will be honest, companies send out a lot of products to individuals on YouTube regardless of the quality. We as individuals can either shill for the products and lie to the consumers, or choose the good ones and promote them while telling the truth about the bad ones. Armory Craft was one of only a handful of companies that have sent something to the channel to test that I actually liked. We are going to have some future videos where you'll see some of the failures, but regardless of whether it was free or not, I will always tell the truth. Sorry, Olight. Another big thanks to Armory Craft for bearing with me during this time, as I wanted to put these parts through their paces. Spoiler alert, these products from Armory Craft are exceptional, and SIG is wrong for not including it in their production models. It's the best 100 and some odd bucks you can spend on your P365, and with this coupon code, you will spend even less. Alright guys, the number one thing people should worry about when altering your everyday carry is reliability. Will the item you are swapping be a force multiplier, or are you setting yourself up for the ultimate failure? My P365 X Macro Comp has seen its fair share of use, and other than wearing out the mag spring in my range mags twice now, it's been nothing but flawless. I got her a year or so ago in a raffle and abused her to try to find something I did not like about it. Turns out, I really enjoy this pistol for many reasons. One of the few negatives I found about this pistol was its trigger. Keyword was. The factory trigger is lackluster and just sounds terrible. I'm used to Glock triggers, so when I complain about a stock trigger, it's pretty bad. You had a good bit of take up before you hit the wall at 90-ish degrees, a small bit of creep, and then a very spongy break, followed by a mushy reset. Enter Armory Craft. They sent out a spring kit, a trigger, and some mag extensions. The first thing I installed was their 4-piece Ultimate Master Spring Tuning Kit. I wanted to be sure I could identify any failure points if they did occur, so I installed them one at a time. There are plenty of videos on how to install this kit, and with a little time and patience, one can do it by themselves. The kit includes 4 springs: a reduced weight striker spring, reduced weight striker block spring, reduced weight sear spring, and a positive reset trigger spring. I know this is going to sound a bit cheesy, but after I installed this, my first shots I took made me feel confident. My follow-up shots were tighter due to the lightened take-up weight and a more positive reset. Luckily, I was already very familiar with the overall feel of shooting this gun, but the better trigger break and reset further emphasized my semi-decent shooting skills. A better trigger just makes a pistol that much more fun to shoot. Pair it with an already stout gun, and only my ammo seems to suffer tremendously. I was impressed, to say the least, but after taking a look at the price of the kit, I was astonished. I put over 1,700 rounds through it before I decided to pair it with the new trigger, and then I ran it for another couple of hundred rounds. If only I could find a product to help my turtling posture while shooting. I thoroughly test parts with at least 500 rounds after I installed them. This was an exception, seeing as I wanted to make sure for everyone these parts are not just reliable, but they thrive. Once again, this is my everyday carry, so the need to vet the product was massive for my own sanity. The trigger and the modular fire control units of the SIG platforms are easy to install, but way more difficult than a Glock. I've tried the M Carbo trigger in my P320 and can honestly say I had trouble with it resetting once dirt was introduced into the mechanism, whereas with this and the stock trigger, I didn't have any issues. The upgraded Armory Craft flat trigger is a one-piece design CNC milled from a solid bar stock 4140 pre-hardened steel and comes in a variety of different nitride finishes. Best part, it's all manufactured here in the United States of America. This differs from the SIG OEM trigger, which is a MIM product. The flat face allows a user to get low on the trigger, taking advantage of increased leverage, which in return helps the trigger feel nearly a pound lighter. To revisit that statement, the trigger only helps with the perceived pull weight, not actual. The trigger is not only machined better, but has a tighter fitment within the frame and modular control unit, cutting down on that side-to-side movement that users feel due to lackluster tolerances from the SIG factory. All of this just to say, both the spring and trigger are impeccably machined to give the end user better trigger discipline and more accuracy, especially during rapid fire. Don't believe me? Try it for yourself and let me know in the comments what you think. Armory Craft has found a way to not only get quality parts into the hands of consumers at a great price, but to do it with style. LaRue comes to mind as the same type of company, but in the AR community. Their products truly speak for themselves. The only thing holding you back from better shooting is quality training and some exceptional upgrades. We as shooters are always on the search for something that will give us a leg up on the competition, but nothing replaces training. So if it's the question of whether to buy ammo and classes or these products, of course take the former. But if you have the additional funds and want to see improvements within your SIG easily and at a great price, check out Armory Craft and their amazing products. Once again, guys, I truly appreciate you guys for watching and helping to support the channel. Using the coupon code for Armory Craft will help not only your bank account, but the channel as well. We will also include a link to our website that lists other affiliates that will help the channel as well when you click the link and shop. There is no replacement for training, but quality products are a must in this lifestyle. So treat yourself, but do so responsibly. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and remember, learn, train, and evolve, guys. God bless.